All right, here we go. This game 2 against the Cubs. First series of the road trip. We lost the first game. Let's
Hello
make
and
it up.
welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Julio Rodriguez. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and towing the slab here, Marco Gonzalez.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Ready to go now, and here
Four
is
seam, curve,
Russell
change.
Pruitt.
Four seam, change, cutter, curve. Okay.
Here comes a pitch. That misses, and we're underway from Wrigley Field. And a pitch. Up the middle. And he's safe at first.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. This guy has turned into a beast. And delivers outside. One of the things that's cool is Rodriguez, even as young as he is, has formed kind of a neat relationship with Ichiro Suzuki. They met back in 2019 when Julio asked to take a photo with Ichiro, and the relationship has grown since then. The pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, no surprise that as a kid, Julio Rodriguez says he admired Alex Rodriguez, Manny Ramirez, David Ortiz, and Ichiro Suzuki, among others, as far as guys he looked up to in the big leagues. And those are some pretty good players, in my opinion.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. Pruitt on at first, nobody out. Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Snap throw to first, and he's back standing. Tapped in front of the plate. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
That is third. The designated hitter, Cal Raleigh.
So fast.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh, 5th in home runs in the American League. First offering misses the mark. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's
Alec
nerves
Thomas
and use
of all
that as a
people on that
competitive edge
list.
to try to jump
That's
on
so
him
weird.
even more.
First and second here, no outs. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ty France in the box now as he leaves that one up high. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And now the count is even.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Comes a 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso snags it for the second out. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, Boog, no doubt. He's a huge reason for this club's success this year. I mean, these guys are benefiting in a big way from his clutch at bats and really just the overall production he's been able to put together so far. Leads the American League in RBIs, so expect him to play a role in this one.
Kyle Farmer swings through it for strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Fought off foul. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And here it comes. And now 2-2. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Mariners leave a couple, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Well, that was a missed opportunity.
Welcome back.
First inning.
And starting in this one, George Kirby. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
Counts 1-0.
Sliced hard but foul. And a 1-1. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there. Rolled over to third to Costa. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The wind to kick the pitch. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Just missed. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. And the righty deals. Little chopper rolls foul. Three-two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. comes a 3-2. Up the middle, and that chance handled to first, and that takes care of Alonso, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and here is Sam Haggerty.
The left fielder, Sam Haggerty.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, left side. Gurriel has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sean DaCosta at the plate now. That's ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. Puts it away.
55 home run. All right.
For the out.
Batting eighth, the shortstop,
J.P. Crawford will hit next. Enters the day third in the American League batting race. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next pitch inside, and it's 3-0. And he deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Caleb Hamilton stands in now and watches strike one. And now the 0-1. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So the lineup flips over. Russell Pruitt up next for the Mariners. Reached on an infield single his first time. And takes low for ball one. And that's a little high. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap. But I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. Toss to Alonso. Rodriguez out of the play. That's out number 3.
Well, we got a run.
One
It's
run
good.
on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead.
December 27 was the birth of Canada, the Met fan, born in the home of the Dodgers. D. Strawberry was the man as a toddler from Brooklyn. Look, Holmes, I'm from the era where that new era.
Bottom of the second. And now the DH, Teoscar Hernandez.
The designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Infield shifted to the pull side. Kirby back to work. And there's a
Count
ball.
1-0.
Back to the mound. On to France, and Hernandez is out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Christopher.
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. And that's in there for strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
The pitch. And now it's even up.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next pitch is inside. Full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Batting sixth, the second
Runner
baseman,
on at first with 1 gone. Gio Urshela, the next Cub to hit. Now the infield shifts to double play depth. Right side. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third.
Toast.
The tag out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
How many assists is that now? 3rd. Nice. Very nice. How many did he have last year? 4.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Drove in both of their runs last night. Here's a fun note on Kelly. Guys find out they've been drafted all kinds of ways. Kelly was actually presenting a project in his high school marketing class when he found out the Cardinals had selected him. How did you find out you were drafted?
Yeah, I found out a few days later via telegram.
Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Urshela leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing, went around. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Not close with that one. 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Cubs leave 1. They trail here 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now Cal Raleigh.
Cal
Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches hitting third in the lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Gonzalez back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock.
That is lucky that did not leave the ballpark. Lucky I got on top of it.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Ty France up next for the Mariners. Popped out and foul ground first time through. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong grabs it on the run.
Now batting, second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. Farmer starting up the middle at second. 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. In the air, right field. Pollock has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Sam Haggerty.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, Sam Haggerty. That one ran inside, almost got him. The 1-0. That's a strike. And a good eye there. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Raleigh around second, headed for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. He really
Fifth
shot
triple.
that one down the
Holy.
right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now for Seattle, Sean DaCosta. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 3. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. A walk and a run scored his first time. And it's fouled away. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And he takes a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Man on second, 2 down. That's down and in. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the grab, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 3 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the inning, here's the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
The right fielder, A.J.
Pollock, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Infield shifted to the pull side. And the right-hander back to work.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Next offering upstairs. That's out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Pete.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
How is that not a strike? Holy shit.
The 1-1
Would they
is
say
fouled
this
off.
umpire is a pitcher's umpire? I don't think so. Maybe an inconsistent umpire, but
Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
2-2 is down.
Up the middle. And it gets by him.
The batter, number 7.
Just kept it simple.
Shortstop.
Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. First pitch, and he just misses. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. The 1-0. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
yep, got him.
Ball to strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Next pitch is downstairs. Line the other way. That's a fair ball and down the right field line and towards that corner. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
2 assists this game. Wow.
Here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Caleb Hamilton. The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And now the lefty. That's inside. Swings through that one for strike 2. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The 2-2 on the way. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Russell Pruitt. Swanson flips to second. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Whew.
The center fielder is Julio Rodriguez.
That just shows you how fast Pruitt is.
And up next for Seattle,
Insane.
Julio Rodriguez. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and the runner stays where he is. The pitch. Now 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering misses. 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now snap throw to first. Pruitt gets back easily. Pruitt leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Here comes a pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. comes up empty. That's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Keegan Thompson preparing to come on if needed. Runner at second, 2 down. That one hit to right. Pollard tracks it down for the out. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to go, bottom 4. Down the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
And a pitch. Here's a sinker at the knees for a strike. That misses the zone. And 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. Lifted in the air down the left side. Haggerty settles underneath it. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Grounded out his first time up. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a little foul ball down that third baseline. Righty to the plate. That misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Right side. Pruitt should have this one. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hernandez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Ball to strike. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Ty France.
Ty France.
And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Kyle Farmer up next for the Mariners. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That's a laser base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
They're going to pull him.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That might be it.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Marco Gonzalez will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Definitely got hit around. We definitely got him out, for sure.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Keegan Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in is the speedy Sam Haggerty.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In there for strike one.
Right, that was his 5th tripled. Is that his? Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And here it comes. Next offering is outside. Swing and a pop-up. Gurriel on the run. Snags it on the run. And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sean DaCosta.
Now the third baseman, Sean DaCosta. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Wouldn't chase that time. To short, could be two. Swanson, the throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Now it's going to be J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. In the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. One left for Seattle, but they lead at 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Late swing, fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Way high with that one. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Hit weakly on the ground. Whips it across. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here's Gio Urshela. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball one, no strikes. There's a strike. Next offering upstairs. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come
Now
across,
batting,
especially in
catcher,
terms of movement. I mean,
Garcia.
that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Kelly,
Whoa,
the
that
next to
pitch is
hit,
out.
takes outside. And the 1-0. High in the air, out to right. Pruitt under it. Brings it in. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
Crawford.
Thompson in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. And that's in for a strike.
0-1 the count.
And fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the next pitch is way outside. And the righty deals. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Hamilton stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
That wasn't hanging.
And now for Seattle, Russell Pruitt.
Yeah, it was in the middle of the plate, but it was
Singer,
down.
you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one's in there, 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
And that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He's having a game,
On the
huh?
north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton at the plate. Julio Rodriguez. That one misses. Ball one.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Crawford at second. Pruitt over at first with one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up.
I did
to
not
the
want to
heater.
swing at that.
And
I don't know why I
that's a
did.
way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Raleigh, the next to hit, takes ball one. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Hammered, base hit. Crawford around third. Pollock fires it to the plate, but it's offline.
Nice.
He will score, and it's 4-0.
Nice.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Here's your 0-1.
Wow,
Hard hit,
Adam
but
ball.
Right at him and left. One
Okay.
run in the inning, but they
I gotta
lead
end
two.
the recording.
8-9-1
I'll be
scheduled
right
in the
back.
bottom of the 6th.